Have you ever been praying? Have you ever been seeking the Lord and it seems like instead of things getting better, it's only getting worse and worse by the day? Have you ever been in a situation like that? Well, in the Bible, there are many persons in those situations, and one such person was the prophet Daniel. Now, the prophet Daniel is a very significant prophet in that he was praying. He was praying for a word. He was praying to learn what would have happened to the children of Israel. But out of praying, out of experiencing his hardship, out of his prayers being hindered by the prince of Persia, which was a demonic force, out of all of that, when his prayer came true and when the angel delivered the answer to his prayer, it was not only a beautiful prayer that Daniel was praying, but it was a beautiful response that he got. And that response that Daniel got is still current. It is still applicable not only to the children of Israel, but it is currently applicable to even now, to our generation and to our time. And for that reason, we want to take a walk through the Bible and we want to look at the book of Daniel. Even before we look at the beautiful prayer and the beautiful response, which is the topic that I'm focusing on, even before we look at that, we want to look at how Daniel ended up, where he ended up. Because as a matter of fact, he was not in a place where he was very comfortable. He was not in his homeland, Israel. He was in Babylon. Now that was an uncomfortable place for him. But how did he get there? How did he get there? It says in Daniel chapter 1, and the king spake a commandment, King Nebuchadnezzar, that is, spake a commandment, and the Aspenaz, the master of his eunuchs, that he should bring certain of the children of Israel, of the king's seed, and of the princes, children in whom was no blemish, but well favored and skillful in all wisdom, and cunning, and understanding science, and such as had ability in them to stand in the king's palace, and whom they might teach the learning of the tongue of the children of the Chaldeans. But Daniel, let's backtrack. Now among these were the children of Judah, Daniel, Ananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Now that's how they ended up in Babylon. They were taken captive. They were pulled from where they were. But why they were taken captive? Well, they were taken captive because there was no blemish in them. They were skillful. As a matter of fact, as we go through this scripture, we realize that they were very highly favored by God. Now Daniel chapter 1, verse 1 to 15, it covers some very important things. Now, one of the most important things that is covered from there is the fact that when they were taken into captivity, they were to eat the meat of those in Babylon. But Daniel and the other young men, they knew that if they eat that meat that the other children should eat, they would have committed a sin. So what did they do? They did not eat the meat. But you would have think that just eating a diet of legumes and beans would have made them malnourished, would have made them not look good. But no, the complete opposite happened. Because they did not eat that meat, what happened was the Lord blessed them. And among their peers, they shone forth brighter. They looked more fit. They were much more outstanding. What can we get from Daniel chapter 1? Yes, you might be in a place where you're not comfortable, where you're not experiencing the best set of conditions, but in that place, if you're willing to stand out for righteousness, stand up for God, you will shine in that place and you will bear witness and you'll allow others to see the glory of God shining through you because you stood up and you stood out for God. So that's the first thing we can learn from the book of Daniel. Stand up and stand out for God, even when you are in captivity, even when you're not in a place of comfort where you're among your brothers and your sisters, such as a time like now when you're separated because of the coronavirus. We're separated from our church brothers, from our church brothers and sisters, but we can still